To set this position, press the cross. Madden NFL 23.
Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. On the move to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Getting in a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And able to connect, incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw forward with Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jason Bates. The Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A gain of 3, second down.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. goes to Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pick up of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, nothing good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. They got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Sets up to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Flush to his right. Trying for Brown, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over.
Hey, DJ Marsky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none of guys. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it up. Caught up in the motors. I just pulled up in the state with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'm gonna need me. Call up police. TGOD, baby, now that's a gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing this, we doing the same. We get awards, we get God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, do this for my city. I bring on the truck, feel like Freddie Mercury. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory, straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My spot superior, ain't none of brothers. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it up. Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist.
Yeah.
Wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champion, you never.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Who's in the house? Who's in the house?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Two to throw right away. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Finding room in midfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Tua now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown Dolphins. Durham Smythe, 31 yards. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll, and we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they go into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go and prove it right now.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, it's Tristan Edmore from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here near the gun line, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature of the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a little tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Incomplete pass on second down. Notice things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they have to walk away from that run like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Fields. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know every coach talks about respecting the ball, taking care of the ball, but when it's 3rd and long like that, you're triggered, man. He wants to make a play. And on that one, he's trying to force one downfield to make that play. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, he tried to make the play. A little risky, but it fell incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8.
And anytime you see a kicker try out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come up perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the belt just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. This could end up being a pretty good drive. And this time will be intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and scoop ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Let's go.
Tagovailoa trying to get after the pick 6. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down in the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Tua going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I think he has something to do with the
So
break.
the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll fight his way down into the 12. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run? Wins the end zone.
Two successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it started off Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. It's a room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a quick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The defense more than did its job. And the offense is showing on the field as they go for 2. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the ball in the middle. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get off back in one shot, just as you mentioned there, and you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game, but ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Tua on fourth down. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Well, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Tua. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will make this a 19-point game. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Ebner going to like to bring this out of the end zone here. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked up by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely on, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the 45 on second down. Tua. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tua finding Gesicki there for Dolphin first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talked often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he cannot pull it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get rid of it.
It'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
As most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it up, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
And not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bears going to see the football first first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score game play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of the spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hold up closer quickly at the end. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. He's not running for it.
Yes, as much as we give a little bit of credit to the defense here, they're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Tough one there in first drive of the 3rd quarter for an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger one if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be knocked down right out the 20-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Tua. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down the ground. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Down Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Gesicki on the pass for Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, but even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, could be hard not to see them giving up this lead. return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Sanders now to kick this one away. Ebner going to like to bring this out of the end zone here. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw again on second down, Fields. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue. The interceptions, things just haven't been.
Suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's out of confidence. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. We're not seeing a confident throw right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Ebner going to like to bring this out of the end zone here. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A heavy crowd well outfield right around the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that one around the middle to Claypool downfield. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's great.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dominique Robinson, the one who got in there to drop him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to have it here just past the 25. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know what the 1st down marker is? You set your defense up right, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more in the first 3 quarters. This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They're going deep for Hill. And now here's another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. Will they get him again, Charles? 5 interceptions. possessions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone. Right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all with each other, all ready to go.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Fields on 1st down. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here this year.
Certainly was. I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camp, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Yeah, try to beat my ass.
It's gonna be alright, that means quiet. I got a can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I will never get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, just wait on myself, got nothing weighing on them. I think I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb.
Thank you.
Tell me what I gotta do. Hold up, ain't no kicking crew. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like what the chain won't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Billy White like cotton. Residential, so all my doors don't got a lock. Watch the dirty money, but I see I miss you 'cause I'm off. Yeah, this bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said, get that drop plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like movies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your heel. Man, like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on 10 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Jake Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First carry for James Conner. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, a run with Conner. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there, and just ran him down.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed on that route. He's behind the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there, putting him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and you're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They try to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do it.
Now on 3rd and long. Incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't
He
get
needed a
it.
secret life, man.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drive this starter with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the ball. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
On 1st and 10 is Conner, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not off the road, but still a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And this will be swung out here for Conner, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
We got a motherfucker in the
It might
bay,
feel like a
man.
little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense. offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert for it.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw it. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No score after one on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes the play behind the line. Woods with a little pass on the jet sweep. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Sanders. They're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings him to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game. They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently that was mistaken.
Yeah, I wonder who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quite wonder, I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, a little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge and we didn't permit a score. That
if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they hold them, they might go for it again.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything.
You got it white lock in the baby?
And a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Throwing is Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Like, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a third and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time he is in. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll turn to Sanders, and he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Rondell Moore will bring it out. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press in, try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will extend their lead on the final play of the half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators. They set their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been saying this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rip, and they get off the field.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, they need to start digging in for second half blowout material. Fumbles it, and the Cardinals have got it. Go the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
When you speak like that, you know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. You just did the football chronic one right there. Don't kick the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That's right. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he's gone for the 2-point conversion. So they take off here and they're deficit a bit further. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go again with Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Sanders at the middle. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And running real hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run. It's there that gets correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win when the defense is coming.
On 3rd down, they're going with Sanders. And shoot move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
God damn. How'd she get out the basement?
They'll run with Sanders, and he is going to lose yardage here. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now they switch it up here. Look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got a man wide open, complete. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge and control.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Hassan Reddick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Hurts going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Hurts. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And his pass is intercepted for the third time today. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, or that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 12. Hurts. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And down running on the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Let's go now.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. I'll tell you what, credit is due there in preventing the touchdown after that interception.
Him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think of it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game instead of being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fan.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eaglesons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And now on is the field goal unit. And boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure. That is obviously no good. And that'll keep this a 19-point game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. Charles, for this losing side, they're
Southside, C12, nothing to the reality, still outside. Mine on the ridges, harder than trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thriving. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, solid. This flex like they ready. See, we wouldn't rob nobody with. We the ones who started with. Translation, yam yam buy, yam yam hits. This goes so hard, even the obstacle. That's how you know we lit. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Satan, cut off the lot. Sorry, I got timber in a cut like a photo Santana. Who's you granting? I hop in the band of the world. It's mine, I'm Tony Montana. I can fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping on real. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing, I'm soft. Up in the hills, I'm like I'm ready, I'm ready. I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980, Prezi Brody, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I'm done these swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my photo. God, save money, ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the fake brush, more VKs, more walks, more race, more trucks, more on the tour bus, more pork cup, toast to the really throw it up.
Respect the whole life, trying to blow low, but I love you never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for coke, game like big bitch, can't get your no. Yeah, I'm still independent. million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace, yeah. We built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without widening. We built the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never brag for your confidence. I wrote this one for the Indian grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry's simple like chocolate and dice. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the king first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn. Sometimes the bills ain't really sustainable. Work on your catalog till the day that you finally pop off. They'll see it's not just a once-off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right. I thank God for the payment. That's your solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. GLB who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chat, we are true fortresses. Y'all rock my fight. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. I will not bend.
Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till you go. Caught up in your feelings and your flaws. And everything around you. The chill is in the bones. Caught up in your feelings and your flaws. You really feel it till you go. And everything around you. I'm gonzo. Headed where the homie live, cause it's all no. I was chasing 3 women like a Mojo Jojo. So I broke up, man. It's my role. When I do your wrong, that's a kiss of Roko. Headed to his home, no, we living solo. Vertebrae, I just broke into his place. The chin and his face, yeah. And then I say it's evidence. You entertain my love, you need to keep portrayed. The only women that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. I'm a hater, is a man. You didn't know that I'm the same. Then I come out the game. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till you go. Caught up in your feelings and your flaws. And everything around you. The chill is in the bones. Caught up in your feelings and your flaws. You really feel it till you go. And everything around you. Still the same ones that I came with. I've been a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my roadie all big time. Face on my goals, it's a big climb. Still my flows unshakable. Run it up, I need it, I need it. I ain't wanna be, I can admit it. Never submitted, I'm flying my dog, it's a dog. I am a force. I hop in the light that's inside of my heart. Ride him out and give you my story. You the witness, I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. Taking it there. Hop in the river, we lay in the stars. I made it happen, the boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be alright, that means cold. I got a candy, gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I don't know when get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the side, just wait on myself, got nothing to win. On the mind, I think I learned after all this time. The mountain you carry meant for you to climb. Hold up. It ain't easy breaking away or being a great. Slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause I start my stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Pull from all over the base. My ace boom, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crowd, we lounge in the back of the spot. Behind me to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style, on elevators could never fade us. I peak data, saying anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders, don't hate us. This ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have crab with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the
extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Ain't no mileage at foreign dollars configured. They roll that travel, don't grab it, pop the back up. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertip like I'm bangos. Knocking doors down, no bangos. Without a tango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I earn money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed. Not a turkey kid, I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring on, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear. We ain't talking about extra with a stand, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag. Young girls a king, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Come on, extra, extra. Let's go. Don't make me try to get rid of me. I did upgrade you, upgraded the world, how you forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest still ain't reaching me. Them bands I want the symphony. 15 in it, you ain't missing it. Lately I've been catching plays just like it's meant to me. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to me. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You cloud chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. House at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. I know how you tell it, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, catch it, come to me. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You know my kind, I know kidding me. Heard you told my girl about our number, that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't look at while it's get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that extra tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the red dude, red got them. That's what I'm into. If I'm in it, then I own it, not a red tune. I've been putting on the lamb and the bed's cool. I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. I know how you tell it, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, catch it, come to me. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. my time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. There's a little money and a trophy and a thing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who is next. We gon' put up with the rest like a 7 feet of bed on the head of the rest. Like a kid without a dead, they gon' say it under breath. I'ma say it from my chest. I got it wrapped like a toast. Put the whole team on my shoulders. Oh, wake these boys up, call me Coco. Solo, flow feeling Coco. Coming Molo. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hands stock, leave 'em flop. Face knots, talking all off. Thinky dink pop, and I'll chop 'em down like a rock. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rock, leave his eyes on glossy. But in the end zone is where you can spot me. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Never a touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Never a touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Never a touchdown, touchdown. Dollar. Hey, DJ Marsky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers, bringing home victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't nothing but. We doing numbers, gang in the building, we taking it over. Call it the motors. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew up and I'm still. That's me. Call up Khalifa. Bring the you know, stay with some bad, baby. CGOD, baby, now that's a gang. Crazy girls take it to gang. We doing what is we gonna say. Points. Yeah, we get awards when we get God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, most times I'm scoring. Do this for my city, I'm ready on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't nothing but. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all on the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down all the trees, yelling timber. Standing in line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. That's me by my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't nothing but. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
You bring the essence of the real lessons that have been served. The lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck, like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. Remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a fuck about a hater. Let them know I'm like the white in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cube on staying with the lily. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and bang and produce the you got no chance of hanging. They took the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
Just like the rhythm hit 'em. Cause when you're feeling in your soul, let the sound system turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down. The sound when you move the pound. around the world tour, touching every shore. From Cali to Singapore, every day I'm seeing more. With the temple that we rock, the temple is tremendous. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we so let the rhythm hit 'em, just let the rhythm hit 'em. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound system turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up.
See, it's two types of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo, torso, photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been to go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it, photo, torso, photogenic. All my life I've been to go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo, torso, photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been to go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, torso, photogenic. All my life I've been to go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Torso, photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been to go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, torso, photogenic. All my life I've been to go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Yeah. Black people. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a bro like me. Military mind stated and I keep a in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a corner out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Becca. Usually these dirty devils ain't like Willa Becca. A hero CEO, I will go make hero for my people. Give me liberty and death, that is my credo, now I ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love and motivated, I did not do it for hate. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the ask without it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every us. Truthfully, we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? I said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know fed up. It's hell attention, plus we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. The right, just one time, so we can sleep and pull together at the same time. At the same time, yeah, we're gonna be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto, need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto, need a black superhero.
Talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like your leader do. With the insight to be equal, know the sky needed a voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the streets for the cause. Watching on Washington, might as well be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peep the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war with even stars. The knowledge to build and war where they live and take care of the kids in the older folk. The queen cause they needed most. Politics with the kings. About economic growth, true PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope. Everyone would know. Everywhere we go. Every hood, every city, every ghetto.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take one man, you gotta trust me. Just get to get that man. Get your get man, I got your back man. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take one man, you gotta trust me. Just get to get that man. Get your get man, I got your back man. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium doing the same. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on the run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I am not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I can jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see. I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, this the way I'm feeling. I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. Knowing it's better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium doing the same. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game.
Broadcast.